What's going on, everybody? It's the Creative Fro checking back in for another episode of Fireside Tech. I hope you enjoyed your week and are ready to learn something new, because today I'm going to be going over how to achieve a long exposure photo. So if you didn't see last week's video, go check that out. I went over the main things you need to achieve a long exposure photo. Before I dive into today's video, let me remind you real quick to hit the big red subscribe button if you have yet to already, and also turn that notification bell on just for fun. So when taking a long exposure, we're going to want to make sure our camera is not moving. So all I did was brought my tripod with me and set it up in the location where I wanted to shoot. And now, since today was an extra sunny day, I brought my ND filter. If it was nighttime or on a cloudy day, you might be able to get away without using an ND filter, but most days, if you're going to be doing this in the daytime, you're going to want to filter so you can filter out that extra light that's coming through. So my goal here with this photo was to make the water look as soft as possible to achieve the long exposure. There was a little bit of wind, so that wind was able to cause a little bit of rippling of the water. When I took the photo, the water that was rippling ended up looking soft at the end, as you can see in the final photo here. With my camera settings to achieve these photos, I used a shutter speed of 3 seconds, so my camera was open for 3 seconds long taking the picture. And then for the aperture, I had that set to 22, so it was the widest aperture to try to make sure everything was in focus. For my ISO, I had it at the lowest setting, which was 100, and I had it at 100 because there was already a lot of light coming through, so I didn't need to add any extra into the photo. And now I found the location I was at this time was a little bit unsturdy, so all I had to do was adjust the tripod legs at the bottom to make sure the photo was as even as possible. And you can apply all of these steps that I used here today to any long exposure photo that you're looking to achieve. We've got this long exposure here above a bridge at nighttime, and this was an overpass where cars were coming this way and going this way, so we were able to get 2 trails of lights on each side, which actually ended up looking pretty cool. So that was a new style of the Fireside Tech. We'll call this episode the Rapid Fire. I just wanted to keep this tutorial quick and simple. If you guys would like to see more long exposure photos, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Visual After Visual. We will be posting more of our work there as the days go on. So that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like if you did. Comment down below if there's anything you want to see for Fireside Tech, and share this video if you think it could help somebody. I hope you guys enjoy your upcoming week and crush it. I can't wait to see you next Sunday in front of this fire again. It's the Creative Fro, and I'm out.